All right, so let's start with a jog. Starting to cool down a little bit, so let's warm up with a jog. Just get those muscles nice and warm before we start our dynamic warm-up. My roommate's baking right in front of me. What a tease. While we're working out, she's making cookies or bread. Bread and cake, she says. What a tease. All right, start to pick up the speed just a little bit. Relax those shoulders. Once you feel like your body has kind of warmed up a little bit, let's start to bring it into those inchworms. So walk those hands out. If you need a little bit more of a warm up, that's completely fine. Take your time. We got an Abra-CORE-dabra workout today. I think I tried to name it once before and I didn't actually go through with it. So today we're actually going to name it Abra-CORE-dabra, which means we got some core going today. Walking through those heels, we got 4 rounds. Heels to the floor, head through the shoulders before stepping those feet up to your hands. Let's do one more inchworm. Hands walk out into plank. Drop your hips, raise your chest, push those shoulders to the floor, so don't turtle with your shoulders. Push away from that shell, hips back, downward dog, walk through those feet. All right, heels down to the floor. Let's shift forward for your plank. Hold here for a breath or two. Get that core nice and ready. Like I said, we are going to be working core today. If you want to rock forward and back on those toes, get your wrists a little more warm. Core, wrists, shoulders, all of the above. Even ankles if you're rocking on those toes. All right, let's go ahead and drop to our knees. Hands in line with our shoulders, knees in line with our hips. Let's go into a few bird dogs. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold here for a few breaths. Pull that belly button in tight for 3, 2, 1. Let's get 3 crunches here in the middle. 2. And 1. We're going to hold for 5 more seconds. And release. Same thing on the other side. Hold. Let's crunch it in for 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and stand it up. We're going to bring those knees up, hips back, walk those feet toward your hands. We haven't done much hip flexors, so you can do wide squats if you want. I'm going to do some lunges. Just reaching down, opposite arm, adding some rotation with the spine. All right, finish off any other warm-up you need to do, team. I'm gonna do my favorite here. If you need to get those ankles nice and warm, feel free to walk on your toes, do some calf raises, get those ankles ready. Lots of core work. If you need a little bit more on the wrists, feel free to do some more on the wrists. Like I said, we have 4 rounds today. So our first round we're going to treat as our warm-up round, get a feel for each exercise, and the last 3 rounds we're going to be working hard. First exercise, we're going to do a high knee, but we're going to do 1 leg at a time. So basically, you're just hopping on that standing leg. Second knee, or high knee, is just tucking into your chest. Arms are in a running position, shoulders are up. Let's get that water. Get ready to work, team. Do I have my water? I do. If you hear banging around, my roommate's making bread and cake in front of me, baking. She's teasing me. I told you one of these Mondays we're gonna get her to join us. Today she chose to do quite the opposite. All right, are we ready? We're starting with those high knees. In 3, 2, 1, let's start. High knee, single leg. I'll let you know when to switch. So you can do this at your own speed. These are actually a lot harder than they seem. You think, oh, single leg, that's not too bad. Psych. I'm getting too close to the wall here. 3, 2, 1, let's go ahead and switch sides. 30 seconds on each side. Single leg. We got a lot of core work today, starting with a little bit of cardio core. Deep breaths, team. 10 seconds. All right, like I said earlier, if you have a weight, feel free to get that handy. If you don't worry about it. I'm not going to use a weight for this first round. I said it was a warm-up. Feet in line with your hips. We're doing kettlebell swings. So hips swing back. Look at my back. It's in a straight line. I'm not rounding to the spine. Hips are pushing back, squeezing with the hips to stand. So it's not a hyperextension, just lifting to standing. So you should be 90 to a straight line. Hips press back. On this next one, if you want to have a weight, you can. You really don't need it. Working our posterior side for these kettlebell swings. All right, here we go. We have a combination. We're going to do a power knee with a standing crunch. Power knee, standing crunch. Remember, this first round is our warm-up round, so don't worry too much. You're kind of getting used to the exercises. So side diagonal, stand up, standing crunch. Power knee, standing crunch. Make sure if your knee is rotating, your foot follows. So no twisting on the knee if the foot is planted. All right, we're doing the same thing on the other side. Cross, stand. A little bit of thinking here. These are in 2 different directions. So take your time. Don't worry too much about it. This is your warm-up round. So cross, standing, crunch. Cross, standing, crunch. Power knee. Great job, everyone. Let's get that core work today. All right. Hannah liked these. If I'm not mistaken, Zizi liked it, or maybe her boy liked it, I don't know. We got donkey kicks. All right, so 3-legged dog, tuck into your chest and kick. Tuck into your chest and extend is your modified or low impact. Shift forward, extend. Hips shift down into a plank position. That hop is optional. All right, let's switch sides. Leg kicks up, hips shift forward and extend, low impact. Hips shift forward, hop, higher impact. All right, what do we have next? Side planks. For this first round, we're just gonna hold a side plank. Elbow in line with your shoulder. You can hold here, level 1, level 2, level 3, feet stacked. On our next 3 rounds, we're gonna add that hand sliding through. For this first round, we're just gonna hold. Elbow is below the shoulder. Chest stays open here. 10 more seconds. Don't hold your breath, team. All right, same thing on the other side. Need you to pace yourself. You have 4 rounds today, 34 minutes of work. Deep breaths. We are going into a mountain climber type exercise next. Little slower. I'll guide you through it. All right, we're going into a plank position. We're gonna bring that knee, let's go ahead and kick back into a plank. Knee tucks into chest. Knee cross body, knee back to chest, kick back. Same thing on the other side. 1, cross, in, out, in, cross, in, out. Keep it up, team. Let's do this without letting our hips move. Hips come up or down. You got less than 10 seconds. Do what you can, take a break when you need to. Great job, team. All right, we got side crunches or side V-ups. So we're gonna lay on our sides, bottom arm is laying down. So we're not in a straight line. We're kind of in a V or C position. From here, we're gonna raise our upper body and lower body at the same time. Exhale as you lift. That was a fast one. Other side. All right, we got one more exercise, and you've gone through that first round. And then for the next round, you know what to expect, so you can go a little harder. Remember, you're not in a complete straight line here. You're kind of at a tucked position. All right, last exercise before we go into our break. Hands are back for support. You have 2 options. You can do single leg, up and over that kettlebell, or you can do both. So you're kind of doing a crunch here at the top, up and over that kettlebell. Option 1, just make sure you switch sides when you do it. Or option 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That one gets me every time. Woo, those abs. All right, get your water, team. Great job. We have 3 more rounds. I'm gonna fix my hair. Hopefully it doesn't come out this time again. All right, so if you have your kettlebell or a weight, it doesn't have to be a kettlebell, a weight of some sort, feel free to get it ready. If not, you're still gonna kick butt without it. Don't worry. Remember, we start with those single leg hops. They kind of come at you. I think I'm gonna turn this way because my mat keeps going towards the wall, so. Same exercise, I'm just facing a different direction. You still have 20 seconds left of your break. Take advantage of it. Deep breaths. Remember, go as far as you can. Take breaks. Resume when you're ready, or just take the rest of that break before the next exercise. Here we go. Oh no. What happened there? All right, let's start. For some reason, it didn't repeat. Great job, team. You look like sprinters. 10 seconds. And let's switch sides. Now my mat will go to the other side. Landing soft on that standing leg. My mat's sliding all over the place. All right, we got those kettlebell swings. This time I'm gonna hold on to my weight. If you have one, feel free to get it. Feet in line with your hips, swing back, squeeze. Use your hips. So this is not a squat. Your hips are back, you're in a 90-degree. Kettlebell swings are not a squat. Your hips are what's being used to bring that weight up. If you don't have a weight, you can still use your hips. Squeeze, explode as you stand. You could be using a water bottle. Doesn't have to be a weight. Take a break. We got those power knees with a standing crunch. Deep breaths. If your music is on, turn it up. Let's bring it up a little bit. Bring up that energy. Remember, you're in a diagonal, and then you're standing. These are two different exercises. You're going in two different directions here. All right, let's switch sides. Same thing. Remember, if your foot is twisting, as it should be, make sure if your knee is twisting, make sure your foot is following. Almost there. Woo. All right, donkey kicks. Low or high impact. Remember, you're in your downward dog, three-legged dog, knee to chest. As you shift to plank, I'm gonna do low impact, and then I'll hop on this next one. Hips shift forward and back, team. Two different moves. All right, switch sides. Starting with that low impact. Hopping is optional. Side planks are next. This time we're adding that hand sliding through. All right, let's get into that side plank. Elbow below your shoulder. Lift into the side plank of your choice. Hand slides through. So your hips are not actually moving here. It's just your hands. Great job, team. So that anti-rotation is where that oblique work is coming from. So by not moving your hips is where that oblique is coming from. Keeping those hips up. One more. All right, let's switch sides. Whether you're on your knee or you're all the way up on your feet, keep those hips up. You're doing great. I warmed up. It worked. Workout worked. We got those cross mountain climbers next. Slow speed. Keep breathing, especially in core exercises. It's tempting to hold your breath. Don't do it. Don't give in. Keep breathing. One more. All right. In a plank, we're going knee tuck in, knee cross, back to center, and then out. Knee in, cross, in, step back, other side, in, cross, in, keep going with me. In, cross, in, step back. Do one more. If you need to take a break, take a break. If you want to keep coming with, Keep going with me. Let's go. All right. We got those side V-ups next. Remember, you're at an angle here. Upper and lower body come up at the same time. So you want to think up rather than in. Does that make sense? Exhale as you lift. Going at your own speed. Let's switch sides. All right, so I caught my elbow dropping. Let's keep that elbow open to encourage us to lift up rather than in this way. One more. All right, we got those over the kettlebells next. Whether you're doing single or both legs, hands are down for support. Let's go. Mini crunch here at the top. You can also do just an upper and downward movement. I'd rather you focus on just the core rather than using your arms as much as possible. Hands are kind of more there to stabilize, less of a pressing. All right, that makes halfway through the workout. Get some water. My hair does not want to stay up today. You got a full minute of recovery. 2 out of 4, team. High five. You got 30 seconds left to rest. Keep moving. Shake it out. You can stretch out those sides if you need to. Get some work. Active recovery if you'd like. Maybe you're jogging in place. Keep that heart rate up a little bit. All right, we're gonna start those single leg hops in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Single leg hops. This is 3 out of 4, team. Each round you do this, try to go a little bit more, a little bit harder. I know you have it in you. All right, other side, same thing. Notice that core contraction each time you bring that knee up. Almost there, team, you got it. All right, kettlebell swings, with or without weight. If you do have weight, make sure your shoulders are pulled back and you're not letting your weight pull you down. Stay strong here. Let the hips bring up the weight. Hips push back, not down to a squat. If I had a band around your hips and I was pulling it back, that's what you should look like. All right, power knee with a side crunch or standing crunch. And go back to this side to start with. I'm not talking as much. You're wearing me out. That means I'm working. Stay with me. Turn that music up. Last one. All right, we got the other side. Let's go. You're doing great, team. Stay control. Stay in control of your movements. Know exactly what you're doing. Don't just swing your body around. All right. Donkey kicks. Not my fave. That's okay. That means they're hard. All right, donkey kicks. I'm going to start low impact and then bring it up into that hop. Shift into plank, team. All right, other side. Same thing, I'm going to start low with just the movement. You can stay here or you can add the hop. All right, side planks. Pick it up into that side plank and add that arm. So body's not twisting, just the arm sliding through. Deep breaths. Push away from the floor with that shoulder. Don't let your weight sink in. All right, other side. Pick it up, slide that arm through. Again, don't sink into that shoulder. Do you feel those abs contracting each time you bring that arm through? If you don't, think about it. How can you get those obliques to work here? All right, plank with those mountain climbers. Whew, let's go. Step back into plank. Let's start the first few together. Knee in, cross, in, step back. In, cross, in, keep going. In, cross, in, back, you got it. In, cross, in, back. If you're still going, let's go. Stay strong. In, cross, in, step back. Deep breaths. Pick it up when you're ready. One more. All right, we got those V-ups. Side. Remember, try to lift up rather than in. All right, other side. Same thing. You're almost done with this third round. If you're watching the replay, thank you for still getting your workout in. I know a few of you let me know that even though you can't make it to the live classes, you still like to appreciate the replays. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for getting your workout in with us, even if it's not live. All right, kettlebell, over the kettlebell. Remember, it's less of an arm press, more of a crunch. Hands are just there to stabilize. Here, I can actually use my kettlebell.
Deep breaths. Remember, single leg is an option. Three, two, one. Woo. We got each exercise one more time. That's it. You can do it. Great job, team. How you doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend. You're all energized and ready to go. Take advantage of this break. Remember, you can do those side reaches, get kind of an active stretch recovery here. You can step side to side. I'd fix my hair, but I know it's going to come out again. So, all right, you got about 15 seconds, and then we're going to kick butt on this last round as a team. Abra-CORE-dabra. I said it once before, but I didn't actually name it that. You ready? 3, 2, sooner we do it, sooner we're done. Let's go. Single leg, high knee. Let's go, you sprinters. High knee, soft landing. Core contracts each time you bring that knee up. 5. And switch. Same thing. Deep breaths, team. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell swings. Kettlebell or hip hinge if you don't have a weight. Same movement though. All right, I'm going to try to stay extra tight with these shoulders and back. Hips, pull behind you. You should feel it in your hamstrings here. Remember, don't squat. We did enough squats on Wednesday. All right. Power knee with a standing crunch. I'm gonna go on this side again. Power knee, standing crunch. Oops, I did the wrong side. There we go. Do as I say, not as I do. You got it. Beautiful, team. Last time of each exercise. Remember, it was 34 minutes of work today. Usually we got about 30, so we have about 4 minutes more than we're used to. So if you're tired, just means you're working hard. Rotate that foot. Let me know how you're feeling tomorrow, how those abs are feeling. One more, let's do it. All right. I don't know who added donkey kicks to the workout, but I don't like them. All right. Last time doing them though, that's the plus. Remember, I'll let you know when to switch. Don't hold your breath. I know it's tempting, especially in this exercise. All right, switch sides. You're doing great, team. We're in it together. All right. Let's do those side planks. We're on the floor for the rest of this workout. Bring it up. Even if you modify to your knees, keep those hips up. Don't sink into your shoulder. Take it one movement at a time, one breath at a time. Don't think about the big picture here. One more. Great job. Other side. I'm dripping. You got it, team. Stay strong. We just got, I think, 2 more exercises left. No, 3. I lied to you. 3 more exercises. All right, mountain climbers. Take a deep breath. Let's do the first few together. Do as many as you can with me. I gotta breathe first. Step back into your plank. Here we go. Let's tuck in, cross, in, step back, in, cross. Keep it slow with me. In, cross, in, and back. Do as many as you can. Take a break, and then you can pick it up with me if you want to. In, cross, in, and back. Let's do one more on each side. In, cross, in, cross, in, back. V-ups. Great job, team. Even if you just have a rep goal, maybe you just want to do 5, that's okay. Finish it off. Some movement's better than no movement. This is your 4th round of this workout. All right, other side. I'm lagging a little bit there. You got it, team. Even if you just did your rep goal and you're taking a break, keep it up. Keep breathing. One more exercise. Keep the energy up for the motivation for this last exercise. I'm going to start at 20 seconds. I'm going to finish off the 20 seconds. Here we go. 20 seconds left of this workout. When I say I don't give you easy workouts, I'm not kidding. These are challenging. You all are athletes kicking my butt. All right, turn it around on your stomachs. Stretch out those abs in your cobra, whether you're on your hands or your forearms. Stretch out those abs. You did it. Great job, everyone. Sit back on those heels. All right, shift forward, toes tuck under. Let's hold that downward dog this time. No donkey kicks. Just some shoulder and hamstring stretching. Walk those feet forward, roll up so your head's last. And let's reach over to one side. Same thing on the other side. Stretch out anything else you need to. Necks, shoulders. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all on Wednesday.